All right, guys. So we have the Republican governor of Nebraska here. He went on CNN, and he did, longish interview, 9-minute interview. And then towards the end of the interview, he gets asked a question by Dana Bash about abortion policy in Nebraska. His answer is really something.
Final question about Roe v. Wade. The Supreme Court appears poised to reverse that. Nebraska, your state, does not have a so-called trigger law on the books, but there was an effort, as you know, to pass one.
Trigger law is when the second Roe v. Wade gets struck down, immediately abortion is illegal in all cases in that state. So there's a bunch of states. I read 13 in one article and 16 in another article that have trigger laws. So as soon as Roe v. Wade gets slapped down, immediately abortions are totally illegal in these states. She's saying Nebraska doesn't have that, but
it failed by only 2 votes last month. The abortion ban that you tried to pass did not include any exceptions for rape or incest. So can you clarify, do you think that the state of Nebraska should require a young girl who was raped to carry that pregnancy to term?
Before he answers, this is what's known as a softball. This is like softball right down the center of the plate. Hey, are you a total psychopath or not? You know how you answer that question? No, I'm not a psychopath. I'm against psychopathy. That's what you do. You know what he does?
So Nebraska is a pro-life state. I believe life begins at conception, and those are babies too. So if Roe versus Wade, which was a horrible constitutional decision, gets overturned by the Supreme Court, which we're hopeful of, here in Nebraska, we're going to take further steps to protect those preborn babies.
No exception for rape or incest. No exception.
Including in the case of rape or incest?
They're still babies too, yes. They're still babies.
So if Roe is overruled and overturned, will you call a special session right away to ban abortion in Nebraska?
Well, if we do get that Roe versus Wade overturned, I will work with our Speaker of the Legislature to work on a special session and do more to protect preborn babies.
So he's like, yeah, if Roe gets overturned, I'm going to try to ban abortion outright. He said no exception for rape or incest. So they want to ban abortion in Nebraska in all cases, no exception for rape or incest. I want you to think about how insane that is. Because, and I've gone over the statistics with you guys before from the Guttmacher Institute, about 89% of abortions in this country happen before 13 weeks. And then it's something like 98% happen before 22-ish weeks. So only like 2% are post-viability. And usually in those instances, it's like the life of the mother is in danger or something like that. So late-term abortion is very, very rare. They want to ban all abortions, including no exceptions for rape or incest. So stop and think about this for me. You're 4 weeks in. You had an accident. You want an abortion. 4 weeks in. Or you're 4 weeks in, you were just raped, and you found out you're pregnant. They would really say no? They would say no when you're talking about a gamete or a zygote or a pre-viability fetus. They'd say no if there's no nervous system developed in the fetus yet, so there's not even pain involved in any way, shape, or form. They say no from second number one. These people, they also want to ban the abortion pill. Now, it's not the morning after pill. There's a different one, an abortion pill. They would ban that. They probably would want to ban the morning after pill. Okay, this is an extreme position, and this is the least popular position in the entire country. We've gone over the numbers with you guys. It was either Pew or Gallup. 58% of the country wants abortion legal with some restrictions. 32% wants it legal in all circumstances, and only 19% wants it illegal in all circumstances. Then there was another poll I saw that it was like 5% wants it illegal in all circumstances. So the number of people in the country that agree with this guy is between 5% and 19%. 19% is the high. So banning abortion, even in a case of rape, even if it's super early on in the pregnancy, and you're fundamentally dealing with like a pile of goo. That's his take. That just makes no sense to me. That just makes no sense to me. I'm amazed. The abortion debate is the perfect example of, I feel like people just shut their brain off completely. You're not allowed to be nuanced. You're not allowed to get into the specifics of it and really try to parse it out and understand the complicated nature of it and understand, hey, where are the lines and what goes on here versus here versus here. You're not allowed to do it. I mean, this guy's probably super, super religious, super conservative evangelical Christian, and he's an ideologue. You know? It's like, nope, there's a baby as soon as you're done having sex, and even if somebody was raped, they can't get an abortion. Even if it's super early on, don't care. Wow. I don't know why this isn't a bigger story. You know, I say that, but this video has... Oh, I thought this had over 500,000. It has 279,000 views. Actually, hold on. This is up here from hours and hours and hours ago. So let's see. How many did it get to? Hitting the old refresh button. The old refresher. What's your guess? I'll go 400,000 maybe. 400 sound right? Let's see. Nope, 291. So it should go more viral than it is, because this is such an extreme position, and he said it so casually. Oh boy, this is what we've unleashed. When you roll back Roe versus Wade, when you roll back even Casey versus Planned Parenthood, which slightly changed the Roe standard, this is what you get. You're going to have like 25 states in the country that are just psychopathic, that are like, ban it all. Not good, to say the least. If you want to see me and Crystal Ball interview legends like Noam Chomsky, Cornel West, and more, subscribe to Crystal Kyle and Friends on Substack. $5 a month gets you the video version a day early. Remember, we take 0 ad dollars for this podcast. Or you can sign up on Substack for free and get the audio version a day later. Link in the video description box below.